Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do your April love reading. So we're going to take a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards. I've pulled them to save time with shuffling, but I haven't taken a look at them. And then we'll clarify everything with tarot. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what you have on the horizon. Okay, so you have Beyond the Ordinary. This is a lovely, very spiritual type of energy. It means that you have the ability to see beyond what is right in front of you, or that you at least realize that you don't have control over everything in your life, in a way that, sometimes there are things working out behind the scenes that you can't control, and that you're willing to kind of surrender to the spiritual path that you're on. So in a love arena, that we're going to definitely look at tarot and stuff, but you could be at a point in a relationship where you realize that you don't have total control over the situation, that some things may need to play out. Divine timing may need to, be part of this journey that you're having with another person, whether they're on your path right now or not. So let's see what else we have. Stand your ground. So, it's kind of, the message I'm getting is that you understand everybody is on their own path, but you also need to keep in mind that you need to protect your core beliefs, your heart, your, financial stability, your lifestyle, whatever it is. Like, you understand everybody's on their own path, and that your paths may, intertwine, but that you also have to keep focus on what is good for you. Really interesting energy so far. And patience. Yes, this really is kind of going... This is all kind of going together. It probably depends on your story, what is going on in your romantic love life. But for some of you, if you're separated from somebody right now, like, you need to stand up for whatever you may have happened between the two of you. That whatever your core belief is, that you need to hold that focus and realize that that is really important to you, and have the patience to allow the other person to kind of ponder that. It's also kind of like, you understand, if you're single, like, that there are certain beliefs that you're not willing to compromise on. Like, we all have to be flexible in relationships, but there's something in particular. I feel like for some of you, there's something very in particular that you feel is something you cannot compromise on. And this is a message from Spirit that that's fine, to stand your ground with that and have patience, because the person that's meant to be on your path is on the way, and you realize that, and not to give up on whatever this core belief is. I feel like for some of you, this could be, a religious or spiritual belief, or, something that you want to do, your life purpose, something like that. This is a very, spiritual type of reading. Okay, so let's see. We're going to look at the Twin Flame Oracle cards. These are fall, changes in the air. Your answers arrive in autumn. So that's about 6 months from now. And I feel like for some of you, you are going to have to really stand your ground for that amount of time. Really interesting. Look at how much the colors are the same there too. That, reddish orange type of coloring. So let's see what we have here. No, the answer to your question is no. If you've been asking why, sometimes this card can indicate that you're asking, why something happened, or will somebody return, or something like that. You know, if that's your question, the answer is no. Now, I'm going to pull another one because, you know, that's really specific for perhaps just a couple of people. Perception, red flags, delusion, perspective. See through your own your own false beliefs. So, you know, for some of you, you could have the wrong perception about a certain situation or person. And it may be that you're standing your ground on that. But you may be getting more information like come fall. Really interesting, almost kind of like contradictory information that I'm getting here. Marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. I think that is part of it. I think that there is going to be a lot of confusion. That's how I see it, like a lot of confusion until maybe fall. And I know that seems like it's so far away, but it'll be here before we know it. But I think for some of you, you know, it is about having the patience to see something through. I really feel like, you know, this card usually stands for like holding on to your beliefs. And we have the marriage card there. So it's a lovely energy. It has a very nice ending. I do feel like for some of you, you may kind of have like this chaotic spring and summer, but fall is going to be lovely. So let's go to the tarot. Let's see. What is your present energy? Queen of Cups. Loving yourself. And this is a great energy. You know, it's your energy too, Pisces. It's, you know, that full of love for yourself, nurturing yourself, willing to stand your ground again, you know, to realize that what it is that you really want, you know, is what you want to bring in, and you're willing to be patient for it. Your obstacle is healing. You know, the star stands for healing, understanding the star that you are. You may be in a situation that could be why I'm getting this kind of back and forth kind of feeling with these cards, is that you could still be healing from something in the past. You know, it's all part of learning to love yourself. So in, you know, what's below you, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. This is conflict, and a lot of time it's conflict, it's regret. It could be some kind of regret or conflict that you have over making money. The Nine of Pentacles is kind of like, you know, the single lady card, and gender doesn't matter, but, you know, really taking care of yourself. You may be wondering if, or you could have some people in your life that are thinking you're being selfish for what you're doing. And it could be a romantic partner that you're either with or were with. And this is you standing your ground. Like, I'm loving me. I'm going to love me. Really nice energy. Okay, so let's see what's above you. Three of Swords. Yeah, and we're going to clarify these. But this is the pain that is coming from perhaps making a choice, or, you know, sticking to your gun, standing your ground, right? So let's see what's in the past. Knight of Wands. Well, this, a lot of times, you know, this is always the player card for me. This could be somebody in the past, you know, that broke your heart. Was kind of a little bit of that energy of here today, gone tomorrow, right? And you know, they've broken your heart and you're moving on. You're realizing that you need to love yourself. You know, you need to, you know, build your own stability. Really interesting. Okay, so let's go to your future, your near future energy. Queen of Pentacles, really nice. You know, Pisces, I think for some of you, you really have been through a difficult situation, but I want you to know that you really do have so much lovely energy. I really love this, that you're stepping into this energy of loving yourself. And, you know, you may have to be in that energy for a little bit. It may be the fall before a new romantic partner, you know, really comes in. And it doesn't mean that you may not date or anything like that, but, you know, a committed relationship, somebody that you can see yourself with long term. It may take till the fall for that person to come in. Seven of Swords. So, you know, this is you at the moment. Feeling perhaps betrayed or denying yourself. I really kind of feel like if some of you are not feeling, because we have the Five of Swords here, you know, like that you're selfish, like whatever it is that you're trying to do right now. And for some of you, I think, you know, you're trying to heal from this past situation. And really loving yourself. And there could be some people in your life that really are thinking that you're being selfish. But you're not. You're not. You need to know that. Oh, the Lovers. Yes. Okay, so that, you know, this is a Gemini energy. But this is also self-love. This is, you know, this is the environment that you're in. If you are on a path right now where you are focusing on you and your stability and taking care of yourself, loving yourself, trying to heal from this past situation, this is definitely Spirit coming in and saying, yes, that's what you need to do. This is choosing you. The Lovers also, you know, it's about, you know, finding a soulmate. It can be a soulmate card. But it's also the, you know, the choice card. It's also self-love. It's like loving yourself for who you are and, you know, the journey that you're on and realizing, standing your ground, that this is what you need to do right now. Really nice. Okay, so your hopes and fears, Four of Cups. You're concerned. You may have walked away from, you know, this person in the past, or they walked away from you, and you're kind of feeling like, I don't know if I'll ever find love again. But that is not true. That is not true. You may be also kind of feeling like, you know, am I lovable? That's part of your healing process, is realizing that you are. So let's see what the outcome is, and then we're going to clarify these. Six of Cups. Okay, that is the reconciliation card. And once again, that could happen in the fall. You know, sometimes we do have to separate from someone so that we can find ourselves. We can learn to love ourselves. And then we come into a place where, you know, and the other person needs to do the same. It's not just you, Pisces, but both of you kind of like need to work on each other. And, you know, you can see perhaps beyond what is happening in the situation right now and know that, you know, come fall, there is going to be a reconciliation. Once again, it may not be right now because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. You know, this is you being really in tune with yourself, grounded in yourself, nurturing yourself. Lovely, lovely energy. So let's see what this Knight of Wands is in the past. This one is wanting to come out. King of Swords. Yeah, that's a tough energy. And Justice. And Queen of Cups. Okay, so I'm kind of laughing because I think you're the Queen of Cups. Here you are. You're the Queen of Cups. A very loving, nurturing type of energy, right? And then the King of Swords is someone that can be a little bit too much in their head. You know, wants to be super logical about everything. And, you know, you wanted balance between that. right? You wanted balance. And I have a feeling, you know, that somebody kind of left, even if it wasn't like, you know, here today, gone tomorrow type of energy. It could be that they left very quickly. But I feel like whoever you were dealing with in the past could have been a little bit too logical about love, and you were very nurturing. And in this deck, I love this deck because the Queen of Cups is almost like an Empress energy. You know, she has the child there, you know, she's holding the cup, she's very nurturing, you know, has her arm around the child, very loving. And I think that, you know, you may have actually given more love to this King of Swords than the King of Swords gave you. It wasn't balanced, and what you're looking for is to have balance between you and another person. So let's see, what is this Three of Swords energy? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. Moving on. So, you know, I think for some of you, you may have been a little bit, you know, controlled by this person. You may have given too much. You may have been, you know, this is kind of like these two cards together, a codependent type of relationship. And, you know, you were a little bit maybe too attached to this relationship, to, you know, this person, and you got hurt because of it. But this is you turning the wheel, walking away from this situation, detaching yourself from that person. And one thing that, you know, usually happens is that when we're willing to walk away from a situation with these two, you know, you're ready for something new, ready to step into a new chapter, going for calmer waters. When we're ready to do that and we actually start taking those steps, right, then what happens is, you know, sometimes this person from the past wants to return, and you know, you have free will with that, but also it can also bring in a brand new love. It's kind of like you have to close that cycle out. Really interesting. And I think that you're really working on that. Let's look at the Queen of Cups and the Star here in the center. Ace of Swords. You've gotten clarity. You know, I mean, I really feel, Pisces, like you know what you need to do. You have all the intuition. You know exactly what you need to do. Whatever you're doing right now, you just need to keep doing it because you're in a really good flow right here. Okay, how about the Nine of Pentacles, the Star? Yeah, by working on yourself, even if there's people in your life that are, you know, planting seeds of doubt, or you're having feelings of regret, or somebody even from the past is saying what you're doing is selfish or something. What you're doing right now is helping to bring you healing. So it's a really good thing for you to be doing. Now, I want to check out this Seven of Swords here. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords again, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. I think you're kind of, you might be a little bit in your head right now, right? You have a lot of swords here. You know, the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Swords. I think, you know, you're looking at a lot of different options, but here it is. This is, you know, this is kind of a little gift from the universe, but it's also like you are ready for a new beginning. It's an ace. And I think that when you step out of your doubts, when you get really focused and stand your ground, right? It's all going to come together. It's all going to come together. Just stand your ground. Whatever it is that you really, I feel like for some of you, it's something very specific that you want to either do or have in your life. And when you were with this King of Swords, that just wasn't going to happen. So the Lovers, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Nice. The Lovers, clarifying the Lovers. Just unbelievable, right? So this is you going out on your new adventure, taking the steps, going towards your rainbow, whatever it is that you want. And I think you realize that you may have to make some people sad by doing it. You may even be a little sad. Sometimes when we have to take a step in a new direction, right? We have to leave people behind or leave situations behind, and there can be some sadness with that. But it's fine, because what you're doing is you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to love yourself. You're choosing to move into this direction of you, of love. It's a really nice energy. Like, I know this isn't like an easy decision for you, whatever it is that you're trying to do. But deep down, like when I look at that Queen of Pentacles, I feel like deep down, this is exactly what you have to do. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you have the Queen of Pentacles again. Lovely, lovely energy. And I love it because here she has the baby, right? It's just a nice nurturing. I almost feel like this is you loving your inner child. Like getting past all the conflict. The single lady card, working on your finances, getting your life very stable, getting past the conflict and stepping into such a lovely energy. Now, I have to check out the Six of Cups. Let's see what this is. Is this someone coming back from the past? Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the High Priestess. Well, you know what? Pisces, you know the answer. You know the answer because it's all in your intuition. You already know deep down what the end of this story is, what's coming in the fall, who you're going to marry. You already know that. And I do feel like that for some of you, there is someone coming back from the past. It is a slow energy, Knight of Pentacles, but it's going to be super grounded, whether this is the person from the past or a new person. And that's why you may have the fall card there. It may be that this is it's not a fast energy, but it's a good energy. It's a really strong energy. Right? It's something that's going to last long term. So, 6 months is not that long to wait for something that's really going to be stable and victorious and long lasting. It's so beautiful. And I think you really know that. I think you know just how special this is going to be. You can see beyond the ordinary. You know it is. So let's go ahead and pull a love oracle card. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to do the romance angels. Let's do that first. And Pisces, if you're enjoying this reading, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. It helps to get my message out there to more people. Sharing my message of love and light. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, I really feel like this is stand your ground. Because stand your ground is something that is a core belief that you have. And it could be part of why you and, this King of Swords parted way. You couldn't get balanced on, whatever this religious factor is. Okay. Unrequited love. There's not enough love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that might resonate with some of you. That you are standing your ground. You want somebody that's going to completely love you, You want that attraction and chemistry and retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Now, even though they're dressed in wedding clothes, I really feel like this is you kind of retreating and allowing yourself to heal. Putting emphasis on yourself, your stability, loving yourself. Even like taking yourself on a vacation or something. I don't know. That just popped into my head. So maybe that'll resonate with some of you. Retreating to somewhere tropical or whatever you enjoy. All right. So here's your love oracle card. Really nice. embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And I think that, you know that. That's what you want. You want someone that really fulfills you in all ways, right? You're willing to love someone to the very depths. And you want someone to do that too. You want someone that's not just logical. I think you want somebody that embraces, you and all parts of you. Really lovely. Okay, so let's see. This is your angel message to close it out. Affirmation. Be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. As we acknowledge the divine order of life, the universe responds with ever-grading blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and think resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. And I really feel like you already know that is a message that you intuitively know, that to be grateful for whatever the situation is, as painful as this past situation was, or may even be still, that you're gaining wisdom from it. And that wisdom is going to help bring in, the person that you're really meant to be with for the rest of your life. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you lots of love and light. Goodbye for now.